Next, one of the most anticipated matchups of the entire regular season. Two national championship contenders, each ranked in the top 5. Which side can step up and deliver on this big stage? Welcome to beautiful Annapolis, Maryland, and the home field of the Navy midshipmen. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Georgia Bulldogs, taking on the winners of 3 straight, the Navy midshipmen. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. Will kick this deep to begin the game. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start with the 25. They'll run the option. Quarterback still with the football. Nowhere to run up the middle. Fans around the country got their eyes on this matchup. Kirk, this is going to be fun. It doesn't happen often enough in college football. An early season collision of top 5 teams.
Yeah, you love to see a test early in the year for the players and the coaches because you find out all that work you put in the summer. You think you got a good football team, and now you get a chance to go up against one of the top teams in the country. I'm just glad we're here to witness it.
So the running play stopped on first down, brings up 2nd and 10 from their 25. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
And now a quick 3rd down test on this opening drive of the game. They'll try the option play here. Just trucks him in. Stopped at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks.
Well, hey, it didn't go for a touchdown, but this is great execution. Knew exactly what they needed to do. First down, move the sticks.
Navy getting set with a 1st and 10 now. And the fullback takes a turn running the football. He's brought down, but not before the gain to the 42-yard line.
And that is a good chunk of yardage picked up by the big guy. Sometimes you don't need a whole lot of space created for a fullback. He can simply make his own way.
Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
The big fullback's got it here. And they'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's 4th down. Oh, a big decision here very early. They're going to go for it on their own side of the 50 on the first possession. Pack now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
Well, this is football today, whether you're watching the NFL or college football. Coaches go for it on 4th down. Here's the opening drive. 4th down on their own side of the 50. Don't even blink. They go for it. To their credit, they pick it up. And they're thinking about trying to get points here on this opening drive.
Quarterback's got it on the option. Stop after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
Oh, the defense is ready for that one. They almost got that blown up before it got started.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. It's an option look. Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain.
Boy, they go with the quarterback option here, and the play just didn't seem to feel like it had much of a chance. The execution just off. You got to either keep that or pitch it. He was a little bit hesitant and allowed the defense to get to him.
Strong opening drive. This is play number 9, but it's 3rd down now. Here's the option play. Pitches to the back. First down and more. He's still running. And they bring him down, but not before he picks up the first. Good execution of the option.
Well, the scouting report says these guys like to mix in some option, and here it is early in this game, and they're trying to establish it. Nice pitch here and a big gain for the offense.
That's a design quarterback keeper. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Second down after that previous play. They're going to run the option. Pitch play to the back. And they'll stop him after a short gain.
And the defense is all over the option on this play. That play didn't have a chance from the beginning.
And the 12th play of this opening drive is a 3rd down. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here.
Timeout, Navy.
And the 12th play of this opening drive is a 3rd down. Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards. So the offense obviously will decline the penalty and take the result of the play. And the 12th play of this opening drive is a 3rd down. Dropping back, it's Taylor. Comes up with the catch. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
That's exactly what you want to see here from this offense. A big 3rd down conversion. Offensive line did their job, giving a quarterback enough time. Great read, good execution, throws the ball accurately. Now you got some momentum going here on this opening drive.
Navy getting set with a 1st and 10 now. We'll try to run it with the option. They bring him down, but that play They'll set up a first and goal now at the 10.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see as an offense to open up a football game. Everything seems to be working, whether they're running the football, as we saw right there, able to protect, throw the football with timing and rhythm, everything on full display for this offense to let this defense know they could be in for a long day.
They'll run the option. It's a 1-yard gain, 2nd and 9 coming up.
At the 9-yard line. Brings up 2nd down.
All right, let's get it. Break.
They're going to run it. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Chris, this is what I'd love to see from a defense is the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
Getting set for the second quarter here. Both offenses searching for a spark. They didn't do much in the first quarter at all. As we get lined up here for quarter number 2, we'll see if the offenses can get going. They didn't do much in the opening quarter. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on 3rd down. They'll try the option play here. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up.
Good assignment football here by this defense. Good job of rallying to the quarterback, keeping him short of the marker. Now a big decision coming up here on 4th.
Oh, and he knocks it right through. So we have our first points on the board. That makes it 3-0.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. It's Frazier. The senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Ending off on the draw play. Going absolutely nowhere. The loss of the play.
Man, the defense coordinator has to be fired up about this play. The thing that he has to love is that his defense and their technique was right on point. They didn't lose their leverage. They stayed with the play and didn't just go after the quarterback.
And here comes a deep shot. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down. And the Bulldogs bring their punt team onto the field. Gets it away, directional kick with nice distance. And the punt goes out of bounds. They'll spot it around the 40. And the Navy offense comes back out onto the field. They moved it last time, but settled for a chip shot, looking to find the end zone this time. Bringing pressure. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Incomplete, so it's 2nd down and 10. They'll try and run it with the fullback. Tackle up near midfield at the 48. Solid gain on the running play. Third down now. To throw, it's Taylor. Receiver makes the catch. They make the stop, but it's a big play for 31.
Man-to-man coverage, you run the drag route, you prefer to get the ball downfield, but the matchup called for at least some positive yards underneath, and he makes a nice throw.
Navy getting set with a 1st and 10 now. QB keeper all the way. Breaks an open space. They finally make the stop, but a chunk play there. Moves the ball inside the 10.
What a weapon this quarterback is. He can throw the football. We know he can run. But with this kind of speed, he doesn't just take off. He can pick up big chunks of yards like this here.
This Navy offense is quickly moving down the field. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. The defense swarms. He's going backwards. He'll lose 4 yards on the play. So the counter play doesn't work. The defense in good position that time to make a play.
Yeah, on most of these counters, you leave the in-man on the line of scrimmage unblocked, and you try to pull those offensive linemen to kick him out. But if you have an aggressive defense, sometimes that can backfire, and the defense knew exactly what was coming there.
Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Midshipman.
Boy, Chris, how about the blocking on this touchdown run? The effort and execution combined with the vision of the running back, everything just working in concert together.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Georgia offense is back out on the field. This group was coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together in this drive? Running out of time in the pocket. Oh, the pass is picked off. Could take it all the way. He's going to take it in. A game-changing play. Touchdown, Navy.
Boy, what a tough blow for this offense. Already in field goal range. And the quarterback puts one in the defense's arms, and he takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Huge momentum swing here in the first half.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And the coverage team brings him down at the 26. Georgia offense is back out on the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick 6 in the last possession. Hands it off on the counter. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Oh, a reverse. Creative play call. The defense is ready. Got it for no gain.
The defense there showed incredible discipline on the backside contained, and that reverse wasn't going anywhere. Just textbook.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order on this play. Looking downfield. It's Stockton. Pulls it in. It's Humphreys. They make the stop just short of the first. Looks like inches to go, and now 4th down.
Well, the quarterback throws this ball short of the marker, relying on his guy to do the rest. But on 3rd down, you have to put the ball at least to the 1st down marker. That's too much to ask of this receiver.
And they're 4th down, they'll punt it away here. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. They begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Quarterback's got it on the option. Breaks into the clear. They'll tackle him right at the 31.
Good job by the defense forcing this pitch to get the ball out of the quarterback's hands. The problem is they gave up some positive yards there, but at least they brought him down.
2nd down play coming up. They'll run it here. The fullback gets the carry. Looks like Navy will have the 1st down.
Well, it wasn't necessarily pretty or a game changer, but those option plays are sometimes best used to just get enough to just get a 1st down. I think that was the thinking on this last play. The defense has to be more aware in these kind of situations.
That run picks up 1st down yardage, a fresh set of downs for this offense. There's some pre-snap movement, back in motion. He picks up 9, so just short of the 1st down, 2nd and 1. We reached the 2-minute timeout of what's been a lopsided game so far. Let's see if the offense can stretch the lead more before halftime. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down.
Check. White 94 slide. Set.
It's an option look. He shreds the tackle. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a 1st down.
Let's face it, we all want a team full of guys that can just make big plays and get 1st downs and touchdowns. But you know what? You got to have a big man. You can just turn it to him and hand him the ball, and he can be dependable in picking up 1st downs.
Back to throw. It's Woodson. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. Huh, in the open. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Navy.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? Of course, you know about the receivers, those vertical shots, but here's an example. You get the ball and the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
Extra point splits the uprights. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And the return man brought down. That's decent yardage on that return. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. First down, looking to throw the ball. Short pass, finds the tight end.
Boy, he has such great size. I just love this play call on 1st and 10. The defense is expecting a run. Instead, you go play action, and you throw it to the big man for some positive yards on 1st and 10.
It's 2nd down after that completion. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Caught near the sticks. It's Frazier. Seems like Georgia will have the 1st down.
Well, it's got to start somewhere, and there's a nice 1st down to keep this drive alive and hope to be able to create a little bit of momentum here near the end of the 1st half, trying to cut into this lead and get some points on the board.
Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Let's go.
Looking to pass. It's Stockton. With the catch. It's Frazier. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. Made the catch, but he was surrounded for not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
Wide open downfield. They finally make the tackle all the way down to the 32. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime.
Georgia.
Offense beginning to click on this drive as they try to reach the end zone for the first time today.
29 Philly. 2-9.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. He's running out of time here. Caught over the middle. It's Frazier. They bring him down, but not before gaining first down yardage to the 22.
Defense kind of lost a running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
Georgia setting up for the 1st and 10 now. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Grab down the middle. It's Frazier. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. And that's incomplete. Just 8 seconds remaining now.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
8th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Looking to pass. It's Stockton. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
Field goal is good. Meadows going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Navy will kick it off as we start the second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. Stopped at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. After falling way behind in the first half, they need to find a spark right now to cut into this big lead.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Takes the toss, testing the right side here. And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the first down marker.
Christine, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Dogs will bring their punt team onto the field. And a low line drive, ugly punt. back out onto the field now. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far, but they keep it going.
He's brought down at the 45-yard line. Second down coming up.
Getting set. Here's second down. Here's the option play. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
Well, if you're going to run this option play, you've got to be the one that's dictating the tempo. I feel like the defense right now is doing that. They did a nice job of getting to the quarterback. He didn't get many yards at all here.
That gain sets up a third down play. He'll hand it off. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
On the play.
How about that, Chris? They run the football here on third down, almost pick up the first down. What it does, though, is it gives them a much better chance if they decide to go for this of picking up that first down.
Fourth down. The offense will go for it. They're going to run the option. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a fourth down play, and they will take over on downs now.
How about the call here by this offense on fourth down, trying to surprise the defense by giving the ball to the fullback, just trying to out-muscle them at the point of attack. But the defense was not having any of that. They shut the door on that play and stuff it on.
He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Boy, the defense took the field. They mean business. First play of the drive, getting after the quarterback for a huge sack and getting him behind the chains. Love to see it.
That sack makes it second down and forever. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Here comes the handoff. Well, they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
Pressure is coming. Looking deep to the right side. Caught right near the sideline for a big gain. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
Here's the second down play. The quarterback keeps it here. And they've got him in the backfield. It's a 4-yard loss.
It's a nice job by this defense. They saw option. They actually forced the quarterback to pull the ball on the read, and then they corral him for a loss. You could tell they worked hard on that in practice.
Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. To throw, it's Stockton. Defense is coming after him. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
We'll see what he can do with the return. And he's going to get run out of bounds after a small pickup on the return. comes back out onto the field. Last time out there, they got stopped on 4th down, but it didn't cost him anything. Let's see what the mindset is here. Makes the catch. It's Reynolds. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there. And look at this, the fullback getting involved in the passing game. You don't see that too often these days.
How about the big fella? The good news is this guy has pretty good hands, and we saw it right there on full display.
Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8.
Gain of 1. 2nd down coming up.
They'll try to run it with the option. He's got the first and still going. They stop out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
Man, the defense, it's all about assignment football. Somebody's got to be able to account for the quarterback, which they do. Nobody's left for the pitch man. Good job by this offense picking up some positive yards.
Navy getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Back in motion now. They'll run the option. He'll pitch it. Ball carrier steps out, but a solid gain on the ground that time.
Oh, man, what a read here by this quarterback. You know, he's trying to keep it himself until the defense takes him away. Good job of pitching it. And how about the skill guys on this offense? Can they cover some ground? Great pickup for this offense.
It's a toss play to the right. Fights through the tackler. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
They'll change the pre-snap look now. Send the back in motion. Design quarterback run. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Well, that's the drawback to this play. Even if somehow the quarterback pitches it, he's not immune to this big hit. In this case, he kept it and absorbed it anyway.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Looking to throw. It's Taylor. Throwing for his running back. He finds the running back for a 4th down catch.
You know, it's 3rd down. As a quarterback, you're sitting there back in the pocket trying to find a matchup that you like. Pretty much everything taken away. I like his thought to get it to the running back because he's a talented, gifted player, but he just could not wiggle free to pick up the 1st down.
They've converted 1 of their 2 4th down attempts so far. Looks like we're going to get a 3rd attempt right here. And the back now goes in motion. A running play called on 4th down. He breaks free. Now here he goes. Couldn't quite get in. Tackled down at the 2-yard line. Excellent run. And as we take a break, take a quick look at how the national rankings stack up in the chase for those playoff positions. And now entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. So here we go, an exciting start to the quarter as the offense sets up with a 1st and goal. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. And the defense brings it down.
Picks up 1. Brings up 2nd and goal.
Let's see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. It's a keeper testing the left side. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Midshipman.
And I love to watch the execution of this option play. Right now, the defense has no idea if this quarterback's going to pull it or if he's going to give it. Here he pulls it himself, finds yards, and comes out with a touchdown.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
Georgia 3.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. The last drive, they came up empty, had to kick it away. Can they come up with something here? And a handoff as they run the counter play. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Man, this defense has had a great game today. Here we are in the fourth quarter. They've done a nice job of taking the run game completely away, making it a lot easier to zero in on that quarterback in the pass game.
Running play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now. The pass rush closing in. Swarm for the pass rush, a sack.
Man, how impressive have these guys been in this football game? I really expected to see a very different outcome with the hype of this quarterback and the way he's played most of this year. But this defense has held him under 200 yards passing. They've got a nice lead, and they are not sitting back and resting on their laurels. They're applying more pressure, and they come up with a sack here.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. And now the defense will call a timeout before this critical down, just to get everybody on the same page. Here they come on 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack they gave up earlier. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Trapped again in the pocket.
Oh, man. I think it's time to adjust the game plan here. That is 3 sacks in the last 3 plays. How about quick passes, maybe some extra blockers, whatever you got to do to prevent that from happening a 4th time.
And he lets it land, and it'll just bounce out of bounds. Offense comes back out onto the field. And that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the running game. Let's see if they can do it again. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd down.
Important 2nd down play coming up.
Let's go.
Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Fights through a tackle. And they finally stop it, but a decent gain that time.
And the 41 brings up 3rd down.
3rd down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. They feed the fullback this time. Picks up the first, looking for more. And they convert on 3rd down, moving the football to the 35.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big 3rd down, know what you need to do, get the 1st down, continue to hold on to that lead, continue to work clock, and get that much closer to securing a victory.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Here's a carry for the fullback. And brought down at the line with that big defensive tackle. Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a 3rd down play. He's going to hand this off. Breaks into open space. Has the 1st down and still going.
Well, Chris, to me, the defense looks like they're dropping back in zone coverage, worried about a pass play here on third down. Instead, the offense elects to run the ball, catches them off guard, and it's good enough for a first down.
This Navy offense is quickly moving down the field. Hands off to the fullback. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Game 2. Brings up second down.
Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. And now a carry here for the fullback.
One thing about the college game is everybody likes to run a version of the spread. But there's still an opportunity every once in a while for the old fullback to get in there and show you what he can do. He reminds you on that play right there.
He's going to lose ground on the run, and now it brings up 4th down. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
For some reason, this offense in the red zone has sent out the punt team. They'll kick it away here. Not what he was hoping for. Instead of pinning the offense deep, it's a touchback. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. Well, time running out. Serious urgency here. Can they score and score quickly? The gain is 3 yards. Brings up a 2nd down and 7.
Chris, is it just me, or is it a little bit strange that this offense continues to give this back the football, especially late in the game? He's got under 10 yards rushing in this game, hasn't been able to get anything going. It might be time to pivot and try something else.
Talking about quickness, that play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up.
Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
I'll tell you what, Chris, I didn't expect this. This quarterback is outstanding, but they have pressured him all game long, and they got to him again.
Defense spends their 2nd timeout to try to regroup. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to chip away at this lead. Needs a completion here on 4th down. Quick throw to his receiver. And is intercepted. Not a long return, but the pick changes possession. The offense will take over at the 28.
Just when it looked like they might make this a one-score game, the quarterback gives it back to the defense. The climb just got steeper, and they're running out of time here in the 4th quarter.
Looks like the quarterback will just take a knee here. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense tries to put the finishing touches here on a lopsided victory. Second down play coming up for this offense. And the quarterback just kneels down. They move the ball into good position, but now it's 3rd and long. Looks like the offense will just take a knee here. Punt team ready to boot it away. He's on to kick it away, helping his team with field position. And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. That takes a big bounce and goes all the way into the end zone for a touchback. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Scanning the field, it's Stockton. Fires it to the wideout. That's knocked away. Defense makes a nice play. It's incomplete.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. A deep shot to the left side. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on third down, but now it brings up fourth.
It's just so hard in these late-game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
And he's throwing for it on fourth down. And he's brought down. A sack will end this drive. Huge play here by the defense.
That's really good coverage downfield, and it just looked like the quarterback was waiting and waiting and waiting a little bit too long. By the time he decides to try to make a throw, nothing's open. And the result is a sack and a turnover on down.
This was a stunner. It's going to resonate around the college football landscape, Kirk. This lower-ranked team came in here and said, give us some respect. And they went out and earned it.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, this is a bit of a shocker to me, just to be able to see this team get run all over the field the entire game. Just didn't show up. I don't know what happened during the week with the preparation, but this blowout, I think, surprised a lot of people around the country.
And that is going to do it. We enjoy being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.